So in case you missed it, Turtle Rock finally got to announce a little bit more details of expansion 2 called Children of the Worm. Let's go ahead and take a look at this image here, and holy man, is it loaded with stuff. So let's go ahead and take a peek at what we all got here. And there's stuff all over the screen. Let's zoom in right on the middle here. There's something that I'm sure a lot of people are really curious about right away, which is the release date, August 30th. So mark your calendars, that's when it's coming out. It's called Children of the Worm. And if we go ahead and we take a look on the left-hand side of the screen, we actually have confirmation that it's going to be Act 5, new campaign story. And I guess if we take a zoom in here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels here. This is such a cool piece of artwork. And if you go ahead and take a peek up here, I'm assuming these are either Ridden or maybe a few of these guys in the top right-hand corner. And these are the new enemy threat, and as you can tell, they're very different than your typical Ridden. They're not just and, smack you and blow up on you. These guys have weapons. And it looks like we got ourselves a sniper rifle, which if you look in the bottom left-hand corner here, appears to be called the Lockjaw. We got some jars of gunk filled up in this one here, and we have another person wielding a bow. And then on the far right-hand corner here, it looks like we have somebody with claws, which is pretty sweet. And oh my gosh, I'm sitting here talking about the stuff on the left and the right. We haven't even talked about the centerpiece here, which is Prophet Dan, the new cleaner. And just go ahead and take a look at Prophet Dan here. He has an Irish flag. He has a playing card. He also has a clover. Peter 412. Don't know what he's stuffing in here. A lot of Irish going on with this guy. Very fancy looking mustache. Don't know what happened to his eye. I wonder if we'll hear about what happened to his eye. I have no idea what's going on there. So I'm pretty excited to check him out. He looks frickin' sweet as hell. And I'm curious to see really what circumstances he shows up here into the story here. Because some interesting things about, I guess primarily about Hang that I can think of off the top of my head is that Hang was kind of already attached to the group of cleaners in his own way, because Hang is actually Chenda's father. If you don't know who Chenda is, she pops up in the story a little bit, but she's mainly the person who I think you unlock some stuff with in Fort Hope. And then she also says some really off-the-wall stuff later in Act 3, I believe, when she's in one of the levels. Chenda's really interesting, and I would assume she gets it from her dad. And then speaking of Hang and being a little odd, let's go ahead and take a look at the exclusive skins here. And these look amazing, don't they? Now, I'm pretty certain that these were called pre-collapse skins. I think that was mentioned in the Discord. So the idea, presumably, is that these are at least snapshots of what each cleaner had going on in their life at some point in their life. Maybe not necessarily right before everything happened, but at some point. So we have Private School Carly here, I'm assuming is what that is. We have Walker looking like a recruit. I think this one's Evangelo, and I'm pretty sure one of the story bits with Evangelo is that he was aspiring to be like a professional graffiti artist. So, if you ever look around here in Austin, that would make a lot of sense here in Austin, Texas, because there's a lot of really nice professional graffiti that people have been paid a lot of money to make. I'm assuming that's what Evangelo was going for. I'm pretty certain this one here is Mom, except this is like young Mom, which is really freaking cool. We have Holly here, and I don't know if Holly played baseball, or I know she really loves Dottie, her bat. I'm not sure if Dottie's like a reference to A League of Their Own, but the thing I knew about Holly was I'm pretty sure that both Holly and Carly were private school kids. That's the main thing I knew. And Hang here, also looking pretty young, is rocking some sort of punk rock thing. Pretty sweet. And then we have Jim here in his marine attire, but in my mind, beardless Jim is called Tim. So we have Tim here in his marine gear. And then at the very end, I think is Doc. And Doc was a metalhead in her pre-collapse days. So also looking pretty cool. I don't know if Doc is younger here, or really what they're all, I'm assuming they're all younger here, right? Because it's pre-collapse and all that. But yeah, pretty freaking cool. Oh, and we also have weapon skins down here. I like the 8-bit weapon skins down here as well. Is there anything I missed? Oh, the all new accessories. Now, a lot of the accessories here, these were already talked about on Twitter as well. Now, I don't know how many of them were talked about on Twitter, to be honest. We have bait jars, which kind of look like that's what this guy's holding. We had the smoke bombs. Oh, okay, smoke bombs. Yeah, not listed on there. Bear traps, which is what we just saw. And I think that's about it that's already been talked about. And then also there's going to be new cards coming as well, but that is not listed on the graphic here. But if you've been paying attention to the Twitter at all, you see some of these new cards here. I also posted videos about these quite a while ago when they were actually initially talked about. But this is all the new news here. All the stuff you see in this graphic. So, new cleaner, new enemies, new act with presumably 6 maps. I'm really curious what that Lockjaw is all about. We got new skins on the cleaners and the weapons, and it comes out August 30th. I'm really excited. Another thing, in case you guys have been wondering where I've been, I officially work at Turtle Rock now. I started this week, August 1st. So I've been learning a lot, soaking in a lot of information. In case you're wondering where I work on the design team as a junior designer, and I'm learning a lot from the design team there and contributing where I currently can. And then I'm just going to be a part of working on Back for Blood for a while here. So pretty cool. I am so excited and blessed to have that opportunity. And I am really excited for you guys to be able to check out Act 5 here with Expansion 2. And let me know what you guys think about what you see here. Let me know what you are hoping for. Let me know what you think is coming. And then I will see you guys in the next video that we do around here.